Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? You are welcome to our educational program where we teach you how we leverage on technology to earn, leveraging technology for financial gains. And this is what we do every Saturday, 7 p.m., because we are committed to teaching people about this opportunity, which automatically will help to change their lives. An opportunity that is open to all, that everyone can do, but you first of all have to be here to listen and learn, and then you will verily understand how you can go about it and use this as a way of creating another stream of income for yourself. Yes, this is Lawyer Taj once again, reaching you all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. And without much ado, I'm going to go straight up to what we have. But I have two advice for you. One of them is to be very smart and listen carefully because I'm going to be running some money deals on the call. I think I have about 30 or 40,000, some 30 or 40,000 naira to throw around the group today. So if you're smart enough, listen. I'm going to be asking some questions. Please be quick to reply because sometimes it's those who are quick to reply are the ones who earn. It might not be a question, it might just be something to say. So the chat box is open for all of you. And a second thing I'd like to let you know is if you are a prospect and this is the first time you're on the call, please keep an open mind. Keep an open mind because what you're about to learn today, it is not taught in any school or any university. It is something that even professors, some of them do not know. And so you are at the forefront of a wonderful knowledge that can really not only change your life, but change your generations to come, actually. Because this opportunity we're about to discuss is something that has happened before. And this is another opportunity for you and I to take advantage of financial technology. So let me go on to sharing my screen right away and let's begin. So please tell me right now if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just give me the alphabet B. If you can see my screen, just type on the chat box the alphabet B. Okay. Hafizu B, Prince Light. Yes, we have enough beads now to confirm. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Co-host, please, as I continue on the call, please help me add the people as they come on the call to make it easier for me. And the smart individuals and members in the meeting, feel free to use the chat box and also reply messages. And we will take on the questions after all, after the presentation. Once again, my co-presenter is Mrs. Loveline Momodu, and she's on the call. Madam Loveline, can you hear me? Right. So I'm going to go straight up to Aurum Foundation, understanding a modern fintech ecosystem. Understanding a modern fintech ecosystem. Who can tell me what fintech means? The word fintech was taken out of two words together. Who can tell me what fintech means? I need the smartest individual in the house. Financial technology. Thank you very much. And what is financial technology, if I may ask? Because the word fin is from financial, tech is technology. So what is financial technology? Don't go and look at dictionary. Just use your brain and explain it simply and easily. Fintech, financial technology. What is financial technology, guys? Okay, let me answer it. Financial technology simply means a technology that is created to help our finances. Simple words. When we're taught in school, we're taught that when they give you a word to define, just look at the word in total and take it from there. So fintech is financial technology. And what is financial technology? It's technologies that are being created to help us financially. Okay, so let me make you a co-host. Right. So we're gonna watch just a short video here. The short video will explain to us what we're about to learn. Please take notes, listen very clearly, and you get the points.
A new financial era is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding,
Hey, who's
and
talking right
real.
there? Loveling, please mute yourself. Sorry, I want to take you back so that we understand it.
A new financial era is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered ecosystem built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you'll work forever. Start where you are. Take action today.
Right. So that video confirms for you that you need to create a stream of income from financial technology, from the world of digital finance, showing you exactly what it means to be part of something new with the way the world is going today. And so this is an introduction to Aurum Foundation. It's a fintech company in the sector called AI finance.
A new financial.
Finance is changing, guys. We're now moving from just finance to digital finance. Now, let's ask ourselves some real questions right here. Banking used to happen in buildings. Today, it happens on your mobile apps. So, a lot of us do transactions every day. But the question now is, on these transactions, how many times did you need to go to the bank? Or should I rephrase to say, if you have gone to your bank recently within the past 6 months, type a yes. But if you have not gone to your bank in the past 6 months and yet you do transactions, type a no. But let's see. Let's see something. You see it? It's a no right there. It's a no right there. A big no. No. A lot of us do transactions every day. And instead of going to the bank, we simply use our apps. That's simply on its own shows you that the world is moving to digital finance. That shows you that the world is moving to digital finance. Everything around us is going digital or has gone digital. Everything around us, guys. Everything around us. Our money is now digital. I guess we all know that is what digital currency is. And so the world of finance is going digital because it cannot live on its old model anymore. And that's why we see that the traditional bank or the banking system is fast evolving. But it takes the keen eye to see and understand and know that you can take advantage of how it's working and be a part of the world of digital finance. How people began understanding digital finance or crypto finance is simply platforms like Binance help people understand cryptocurrency services. Binance, as you all know, started as an exchange and later expanded into financial services. So I can say that I am one of those people who actually learned a lot through using Binance and also earned quite a lot of money from Binance and who is still using Binance till today. Some people care to ask and say, why is Binance no more doing business in Nigeria? Or why is Binance P2P not working? Why have they not gotten SEC license? Because when our government got to understand that in 2 years, Binance have made over $25 billion, they went mad. Like, how did that happen? $25 billion. In what way? Who are these people doing these transactions? When all the dust are settled and Binance is ready to come back, our government says, no, guys, you have to pay $1 billion. You guys have made so much money from Nigeria already. Before you can come back and start and do whatever you're doing like before, you have to pay first $1 billion. And you and I know that Binance is not ready to do that because they already have the markets. They already have 200 million people using it. So from Binance, I learned a lot about cryptocurrency. I learned wallets. I learned that you can keep all your different cryptos. You can get any type of crypto and have it in a wallet in the exchange. You can go to market and buy this and that and everything from Binance. And little did I know that I was creating or growing myself in the world of digital finance. And that's why we are here today. And that's why you are listening to the sound of my voice as I break down this opportunity for you. And so, like Binance, this is Aurum. Like Binance, this is Aurum. Like Binance that had a beginning, this is Aurum's beginning. So, what is Aurum? Aurum is a decentralized fintech company dedicated to the development of innovative crypto products and AI-powered algorithms that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. That is the English word, the normal parlance, the normal yarnings. Aurum is a fintech company that has created different products that you and I can make money from just by using it. I'm gonna break them down for pidgin English so that we'll understand them well. Aurum na just na fintech company wey don create different products. When say me and you fit use till they make money. What's the need for the company? Just for you using it, the company is making money from commissions, from payments, from leasing. And so the opportunity we're about to discuss today is what this Aurum company has to offer. But you need to understand Aurum the right way. This is not your average Joe. This is not a MLM. This is not direct marketing. This is not product-based business. This is fintech, guys. Financial technology. I can dare say that not even 1% of our Nigerian population invest in fintech companies. If not, we would have had people today who can beat their chest. A lot of people, but not much. Very few, less than 1% of the population invest in fintech companies. When Binance started in 2017, they had three products. They had the exchange, they had staking, and they had the Binance token. In order to raise money, they launched the Binance token and they were able to raise $12 million. Not much, because a lot of people didn't understand or believe in the idea of cryptocurrency or an exchange or wallets or staking or whatnot. $12 million. That was raised through their ICO. Today, 9 years later, that same Binance is worth $65 billion. Today, that same Binance has different products. Today, that same Binance is prevalent in different parts of the world, having over 200 million users and over 20 million users daily. So for those people who brought their 500, brought their 1,000, brought their 5,000, their 2,000, and bought all those coins and bought the BNB token and invested in Binance, how much do you think they are worth today? That is the same opportunity we have with Aurum today, guys. It's as clear as day. Aurum becomes easier to understand using the ecosystem. Please note, Aurum is not just a public exchange. Aurum is not just a bank. It is a fintech company with different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users just by usability. And you can see the figure on here. Aurum enters the top crypto companies to invest in 2026. What year are we again? 2026, right? Okay. What I am showing you guys will absolutely blow your mind if you understand the multi-millions that you can earn from these figures that you are seeing. What you're seeing is the Aurum Foundation ecosystem, which contains all the products of the company updated to 14, guys. The Aurum XAI bot, the Aurum Flash Loan, the Aurum Visa and MasterCard, the Aurum AI Agent, Aurum Exchange, Aurum Neobank, Aurum Staking, Aurum Network, Aurum Token, just the way you had the Binance token, Aurum Flow, Aurum POS and ATM, Aurum Real World Assets, Aurum Zeus AI bot, and Aurum XAI bots. Guys, these are the 14 products that make up the ecosystem of Aurum. The flagship product which everyone used in coming into the system is the Aurum X AI bots. This bot is less than $20. I really don't like it when people say it's $20 because it's $19.99. It's 1 cent less of $20. That's why when you pay, sometimes you see the $1 still remaining. It's $19.99 for the flagship product of Aurum, which is the XAI bot. Guess what, guys? The company are not fools when they made it cheap and easy for everyone because they took into consideration you and I that we might not be so rich, that we might not come from a very rich home, might not have $500 to buy an artificial intelligence. We only can do 19.99 to be able to use this artificial intelligence for 1 year. And not just this XAI bot you get the other bots as Jara added to it. You are left to now if you want to use it or not. For every product of this company you use, it creates better income for you, better finances for you. Guys, we're not going to have the time to run through the 14 different products, but this is just to let you know that you're not just coming into a company that you know nothing about. Binance was able to make an effect in the world today. They did not just survive, they thrived with 3 products: the Binance Exchange, the Binance Token, and Binance Staking. Today, Aurum simply entered the market with 14 products, January 2026. Fresh, new company. But guess what? They have been backtesting since the better part of 3 years. In 2023, the company has been running backtests on products like the XAI bot, the Pro bot, and the Zeus bot. And that's why we had the opportunity to be part of it from its pre-launch. I joined Aurum in October 17th of 2025. And I can tell you the positive impact it has had on my finances. So the services inside the Aurum ecosystem are multitudinous. You can see services from digital wallets to payment cards financial education, technology-assisted tools, transfers, trading, exchange, technology, global payments, multitudinous services. And then you have options. You can choose to use one or two or three or four or five or six or any amount of the products that this company has for your personal gain. You can use the wallet. You can use just the cards. You can focus on the AI trading for you. You can focus on team building. Please go let me add the people on the call. You can focus on team building. You can focus on growing your cryptocurrencies. Everyone who's smart, who understands what technology is, who understands the times, know that there are more than one or two or three or four or five advantages of using the different fintech products of this company called Aurum Foundation. So let us juxtapose a little bit on the traditional system and the fintech system and why the world is fintech right now. Because with the traditional banking system, you could only do business going to the physical branch. But today you're doing businesses even on the mobile app. We have local access during the traditional business time. Today you have global access. You have limited hours from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to get to the bank and do what you want to do. If you can't make it, that's till tomorrow. But today, fintech platforms have made it 24/7 available for you. Paper processes was involved in traditional banking. But today, we have digital processes that everybody takes advantage of in order to do transactions easily. Now, what's the vision of this company? It's simple, guys. To create 1,000 new millionaires. Simple words, to create 1,000 new millionaires. When the company said this, they're not saying millionaires in Naira, because some of us have hit that already. Millionaires in USDT, millionaires in cryptocurrency. So if you want to be a millionaire in USDT and cryptocurrency, just type a big yes on the charts. If you don't type a yes, then you're not going to be. Simple. So let's see people who want to be millionaires in this meeting right now, out of the 46 individuals here. If you want to be a millionaire in USDT, type a yes. If you don't type a yes, you will never be a millionaire in USDT. Yes, big one. Mighty yes. More than this. Some people, yes, carry plenty S. Yes. If only it was so easy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you, unlimited yes. That's the truth, guys. That's the truth. And it's very possible. As we continue, I'll show you how possible it is. Now, let's look at this graph, because this shows us the possibility of what the AI called the XAI bot can do for us. An artificial intelligence, one of it. We're not talking about the three here now. We're talking of just one. We can start writing $100, 120, 130, 150 up to 100,000. So we just generalize these values. Yeah. So I'm going to be picking on the 200, the 5,000, and the 50,000. And you're broken down into capital. So capital is the amount of money you come in with. Percentage in profit is what you earn based on what the company is ready to give you. And then this is the monthly value in US dollars. And then the value it is in Naira. And then risk-free. Now, with $200, you come in, the company is going to pay you a percentage of 10.4% in profits every month. With 10.4% in profits, that amounts to $20.80 what you can earn every month. If we convert that to the Naira value, that's 31,200. You become risk-free in 9.6 months. Means that by 9.6 months, you have made 2 times the value of your capital. That makes you risk-free. So let's look at the $5,000 contract. With that, you're going to get 13.90% profit percentage. That amounts to $695 and in naira is 1,042,500. In 7 months, you are risk free. Let's look at the $50,000 contract. You earn 16.60% monthly. And with that, that amounts to $8,300. In naira, that is 12,450,000. And in 6 months, you are risk free. You would agree with me that the person who came in with 200 should not earn or cannot earn the same with someone who came with 50,000. The two risks are not the same. Some will say, okay, let me test it. Some will say, okay, let's go. Let's see the possibility of this and let's see how it works. Let's go. And that's the difference, guys. Please note, these figures that you see here has nothing to do with you bringing anybody. Your money works for you 100%. These figures you see here are calculated based on simple interests. It is not yet compounded. And you know how powerful it is, the law of compounding. It is said to be the eighth wonder of the world, how compounding works. And it is very, very awesome when you see how it works in Aurum, when you see the ability of what compounding can do in Aurum. So, guys, everyone can achieve this. It has nothing to do with you bringing anybody. It has nothing with you leaving your money to run. This is based on the calculation that you get monies out on a monthly basis. But when you choose to compound, you are going to understand as we go on. The Aurum card is one of the fintech products of the company. In fact, this was the selling point for me, and this was the reason why I joined the company. I'm called the Paul of Aurum today for a reason. I was Saul before, for those who know my story. But when I went to Damascus, which is Phuket, Thailand, in my case, when that light shone on me and I became blind to the world. I was able to see how powerful the opportunity of Aurum is. When my hotel was being paid with a black card, and Mr. Lee O'Shea said, do you know what this card is? I looked at it and I saw the name Aurum. I said, Aurum, wait, are you telling me that this company, you can spend your money with your card directly? He laughed and he said, yes, Taj, this is not MLM that we did. This is fintech. There's a huge difference. It dawned on me that I was a fool to say no to Aurum in July. And I now joined in October 2025. I know we have a rich by now because of my foolishness. But as soon as I saw that this card, we will be able to use it, we use it all through that trip. Everything I wanted was on the card and everything was swiped. I was like, wow, I have never done any business like that. Because you would agree with me, before Visa card or MasterCard will have any deal to do with your company, you are not a scam. You are not just some one bam, thank you, ma'am kind of business. You are not going to sweep anybody under the rug or sweep the rug out of anybody's leg. It became clear to me that this company knows what they are doing. And guess what? This Aurum card is in cryptocurrency, USDT, a stable cryptocurrency that is now being used by not just individuals, but countries, companies in storing wealth, guys. So with this, I can go to anywhere in the world with this card. I can spend. Call, Did you have my card? Check for my card first. Check that to my wallet. If not, everywhere go your boss. Now you close the meeting first. Make I not see, make I not see my card first. Voila. Deji. Anyway, let's continue. Mm. Mm. Anita, you're laughing. You did laugh for this kind of serious matter. Wait, please. Guys, please give me a second. My mind not settled. Wait, 1 second. Oh yes, I'm back. This card, not the use and play. This card is the same card I'm telling you about. There's no hidden restrictions. There's no KYC. It supports every payment online and offline. It has high limits up to $300,000, not 100,000, $300,000, and low fees. It's fully integrated to your new bank, and you can spend anywhere in the world. This takes away the middleman between you and your finances. You don't need no middleman. You don't need bad rates. You don't need a bookie anymore in your life. Just by this card. Let me show you. So, when I got the card during the launching of Aurum Foundation, I used the card in Dubai. It worked perfectly well. On the plane back to Nigeria to Africa, I stopped over in Ghana. Getting to Ghana, I had one thought in my mind like, hey God, it's Africa. Hope so this card go work. Oh God, I beg you. I don't want your story. Oh. See what happened.
Okay.
You see the fear from my eye.
I'm in Ghana now. I want to use
I
my
just do
Visa
video.
card,
Hmm.
Aurum Visa card. It's gonna work. Touch. Okay. I just put my pin in, and it's approved. You see, live card here in Ghana. Worked one time. You see, Aurum is wonderful.
Thank you guys. You can't believe the relief I had in my heart when this payment went through. I was so happy. But yet again, we never try for Nigeria. So that thought see they say, maybe what if the thing not go work for Nigeria? So I got to Nigeria after like 2 days. Right there at the airport. The first ATM I saw, Zenny Bank ATM. I said, make a run now more. Make a see.
So I want to try the Aurum card on the Nigerian machine.
wace za ta yi makarama yayin amfani da na'urar mulkar lantarki ATM.
Do you want the receipt? No. And then I want £10. So charge the member fee. So yes. Transaction in progress. Going. Live. Right here in Nigeria. Got the Aurum card. Okay, do you want a transaction next? I say no. So give me my card. No. So, live and direct.
Live and direct, guys. Live and direct. When I saw the money come out, I said, God, hey, the boss. Finally, the boss. Today, I go to my local restaurant, I eat and I pay with the card. I do everything on the card. So I remember those days when my friends, they laugh at me on this my online business. They say, okay, oh yeah, touch, go show me. I show them, okay, see, I get $30,000 for the system. Okay. The money they online, eh? I say yes, it's okay. You feel collect am now, make us see. Collect am now, make us see. If you collect am now. I'm not fit collect am now because I'll do withdraw. I go when you say I beg, story don't enter. Today they can't say that to me anymore. Everybody wants to be with Touch with the black card because I dey use the card to show myself anywhere. I take all of them out, enjoy, do things, and I pay with the card, and they're like, wow. If I have 100 friends, about 95 are already in Aurum now as we speak. Because it is clear to them that this is not like the type of business that Taj used to do before. This is a different one. And so the question comes, it begs the question, who is this business for? Who is eligible to do the business? Is it because Taj is a lawyer? Is that why he's doing it? We will know from this next video that explains who this business is for. Take a listen. Take a listen to what Bram Benson has to say. Oh no.
Okay, hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Brian Benson, CEO of Aurum. We're here in Victoria, a lovely hotel. Brian's flown in just for a few hours just to meet some of the leadership team. So I guess I've got one very quick question, because I know you've got people waiting for you, Brian. I'm a guy that wants to share this project with the everyday man and woman, okay? So the students, the tradesmen and women, the retirees. Why is it that this project is something that those sort of folks should look at?
Well, I think that's a great question, and I think it's a very simple answer. Up until the most recent sort of decade or the last few years, the financial system has been sort of rigged towards the big guy, right? And in banks, for example, they take in $1,000, they loan out $12,000, they keep all the money. And I think what Aurum is doing is putting that on its head, where we're bringing technology that people can use to make their lives better, but also they can use it to grow a business or to refer their friends to it, right? And so what we're doing is we're sharing the commissions that the banks usually keep for the executives across the entire network. And that's really beneficial to the tradespeople, to the people that have a small amount of money to invest, because they're able to not only get a strong investment here where a lot of the rewards are coming directly back to them, but they're also able to refer their friends and family or other people and make a commission off of that. So I think it's twofold. I think it's one is we're passing as much as we can on to the community, and secondly, we're giving an opportunity to people with very little investment to have some sort of business that can work for them. So.
And give them great hope for the future in
Right.
what is becoming a very crazy world out there. So listen, I won't keep you any longer.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Brian. Look forward to seeing you in Dubai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Same here.
That's the CEO, guys. That's the CEO of the company. And so without too much ado, I want to, at this time, just take a breather and let my co-host take on the mic, Mrs. Loveline Momodu. It was good seeing you today for the first time. And it was like I've seen you every day of my life. It wasn't even anything new.
All right.
But even Don Chi confessed, say, babe, you are beautiful. Hey, woman, before woman, the tell woman say you are beautiful. Hey, I leave the rest to you. So she's taking it on now. Thank you, guys.
That was an awesome presentation. You know, every presentation with you always fresh on you. Like it's my first time, yeah? Amazing. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So I hope we had a good day. I trust we had also gained knowledge so far from the session. So please, if we've gained knowledge, can we please appreciate Lawyer Taj in the comment section by typing thank you? It's not easy, but no be firewood. Earlier today, like he just mentioned, we had a breakfast meeting at Ikeja, where he, alongside Leader AY, they broke the business down to everyone that was present. It was a beautiful event. So let's type thank you as a way of appreciation to Lawyer Taj for the awesome work he is doing. I know some of us may still have a few concerns or questions that you would like clarity on. So without taking much of our time, let's dive right into the FAQs. And if at the end of this, please, if your question wasn't addressed, I would like you to please ask or simply type in the chat box here. Okay. So the first question says, what makes Aurum different and why does it stand out? So in other words, why did we choose Aurum? So Aurum is a combination of leadership, structure, accessibility, and opportunity all within one ecosystem, right? So first, Aurum is led by strong industry experience with leadership linked to Brian Benson, who is a former director of Binance, right? There is credibility and there is deep understanding of the crypto market at the top. Second, the ROI model is designed to be reasonable and feasible for traders. It is not built on, unrealistic hype, but on structured trading strategies that's supported by automation. Another major difference that makes Aurum stand out is that it is completely hand-free. So you don't necessarily have to be an expert trader, right? The AI-driven system will just basically is plug and play. It works on our behalf. Unlike many crypto platforms, Aurum also connects to real-world usability through its functional Visa card, allowing users to spend their earnings seamlessly. That was what sold me out. Yeah, when I knew that you can actually withdraw your crypto into a Visa card and spend around the world, pay your groceries, take care of expenses, it blew my mind. So this is the first I've seen of its kind. Aurum also provides multiple ways to earn. So from AI trading to staking and other ecosystem opportunities, I'm sure Akash has shown us that slide that has all of the products within the ecosystem. So users are not just dependent on just one income stream or source. They are about 14 yield-bearing assets, within the Aurum ecosystem. And also the entry barrier is also accessible with just approximately $20, which is the yearly subscription fee. You're able to gain access to all the features of the ecosystem. Naturally, we know that higher capital obviously increases profit potential, but participation is actually not limited to just only high net worth individuals or institutions, but rather everybody, any common man, as long as you have, your $120, you can actually come on board and begin to earn using the bots. In addition, with less than 60,000 members worldwide, Aurum is still in its early growth phase, meaning that early adapters, right, can actually have a significant positioning advantage. So the earlier you come on board, it makes you a pioneer, so to speak. Finally, the platform trades 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. It's not for example tell you that they don't trade weekends. This Aurum bot trades for you 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday, creating the opportunity to earn consistently. So you're earning on a daily basis, 365 days in a year. And if it's a leap year, you're trading, you're going to be earning for 366 days a year, not occasionally. So basically, in summary, Aurum stands out because it combines credibility, it combines automation, accessibility, real-world utility, multiple earning streams. And so early positioning all happens within one integrated ecosystem. The next question says, is Aurum a Ponzi scheme or a structured fintech system? So Aurum is positioned as a structured fintech system, not a Ponzi scheme. And here's the difference. A Ponzi scheme will not typically pay its old members using money from new members, yes, with no real underlying product, service, or even revenue generating activity. It depends heavily on continuous recruitment to survive. So bring this person for you can earn this and all of that. But that's not how Aurum is structured. Aurum, on the other hand, presents itself as a fintech system that is built around AI-powered trading tools, right? Digital banking features, exchange infrastructure, staking mechanisms, and real-world payment utilities like its card and the POS integration. I'm going to talk about that briefly. And so the focus is on automated trading, asset growth strategies, and ecosystem-based services, not just simply having to recruit people. If you don't even recruit a soul, the system continues. You earn your daily return there. So that is not even a condition for you to earn on Aurum. In addition, Aurum also promotes structured ROI based on trading performance, subscription access, and capital participation, which also helps align more with the fintech models other than with Ponzi structures. So that said, as with any financial or crypto-based platform, it's also very important that we do our due diligence, right? So that users should always understand what the business model is, verify the leadership claims that are put to them, and also assess their risk tolerance and avoid investing more than they can afford to lose. So start with something you're comfortable with, yeah? And so the third question says, who is behind Aurum and does it have visible leadership and global presence? Yes, I think we've overflogged that. Aurum is led by Brian Benson, who is the CEO of the Aurum Foundation. He's a seasoned Web3 and finance professional with over 27 years of experience, right, across the blockchain, DeFi, and traditional finance. So before now, he served as director LATAM at Binance, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, a role that requires serious strategic leadership and execution capacity, and likewise industry credibility. Brian has also represented Aurum on global platforms. The one he had where he represented Aurum as in the Token 2049 Singapore, one of the most influential Web3 global conferences, alongside other major industry events where he had represented Aurum. But the leadership structure extends beyond Brian Benson. The broader team includes professionals across the exchange infrastructure, partnerships, network development, and capital strategy. And some of the members of the team we have Leonardo Galindez. He's the founder of CoinCoinX. Now he's the CEO of the Aurum Exchange. Shane Morand is the Chief Network Development Officer. Ahmed Zen is co-founder and marketing director. Nicholas Kelland is the head of partnerships here. And then Brent Folfer and Tobias are venture capital relationship advisors, right? So it's a full squad, guys. It's a full squad. The company knows what they're doing. They have a full squad, team members that understands, the business in and out, experts in their different capacities. And so the next question says, under what regulatory framework does Aurum operate? Aurum operates within the global Web3 and digital asset infrastructure space, right? It is not a traditional stock brokerage firm, nor does it function as a securities dealer like we will have, companies registered under the SEC here in Nigeria. Because its activities are centered around cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and digital asset systems, rather than the conventional securities that we know here in Nigeria. Until they come to Nigeria, they will definitely get to do all of the regulatory registration and all of that, by all means. But right now, globally, they are operating underneath the Web3, digital asset infrastructure space. So globally, regulation of crypto and digital assets is still developing, here, including here in Nigeria. So as a result, many Web3 platforms will usually operate within their international digital assets and blockchain frameworks, rather than, under the traditional local securities licensing structures, like I already explained. So the next says, can I withdraw? Then let's take next slide, please. Can I withdraw my capital? And how does the withdrawal process work? Yes, you can withdraw your capital. Withdrawals are possible. But again, you need to ask yourself, which of the products are you running with? Yeah. So the flagship product, which is the XAI bots, capital usually operates on a 12-month cycle because the funds are actively deployed in trading for you. So you're not able to access your capital until after 12 months. Well, you can choose to withdraw earlier if you so choose, but there is a 35% early withdrawal penalty that would apply if you get to request for your capital before 12 months, right? Yes, let me bring it home. Even when we have our fixed deposits, with asset management firms or even with banks, and you have signed a contract that, okay, I'm going to have this fixed deposit running for me for, say, 6 months or 1 year, and you then come after 3 months and say you want to liquidate, you will know what the tradition is. They'll definitely fine you for, early liquidation or premature liquidation, so to speak. So that it's an industry practice. So if you're going to withdraw your capital before the expiration of the 12 months, you get the 35% withdrawal penalty. Yeah? But the profit that you get daily that is trading for you on that capital, you can choose to withdraw it at any time, round the clock, every day of the week, right? Because that part is not locked. So you can withdraw it at any time, multiple times, even if you want. And then for this use bot, there is no locking period for this use bot. This use bot is more of a bot where you're able to grow your coins. So you can put in some Pepe today or some Doge coins today, and then tomorrow you say, you know what, I need all my coins that I want to sell and get my money. By all means, you can actually withdraw them. No penalty, no lockdown period. Put today, withdraw anytime you want. You're free to do that. Now, the withdrawal requests are typically processed within 12 to 48 hours, subject to your blockchain network confirmations, of course. The minimum amount you can withdraw is 25 USDT. So once you log into your account and you see that you have 25 USDT and above, guys, you can actually click the withdrawal button straight up. And once you click, your payment is your crypto earnings is sent directly to either your crypto or your exchange wallet, or you can access it through your Aurum Visa card, like Lawyer Sach has already explained to us earlier in the course of this presentation. The next phase is there risk involved, and how is that risk managed? Yes, there is risk. I won't even lie to you, right? Any opportunity that has the potential to generate profits, especially in the crypto market, will naturally by default carry risk. So, however, Aurum approaches risk with structure and discipline. That's what makes us different, right? The system uses AI-driven algorithms and predefined trading strategies to make data-based decisions rather than emotional ones. So you want to make your decisions based with predefined strategies and not just emotional, like, okay, people are doing this, let me do this. No, we move with AI-driven algorithm before we make those decisions. So the capital is deployed according to rules, analysis, and risk parameters, not speculation or guesswork. Right? You don't trade on the crypto space by speculation. People do it actually, and then some of them they clean up. But when you're dealing with people's funds, you don't want to be doing that based on guesswork or speculation, which is where the AI algorithm comes in. So that said, no system, whether AI or human, can completely remove market risk. If anyone tells you that there is zero risk in crypto, my dear, you have to be aware of that person because it's simply not realistic, right? And so the objective is not to eliminate risk, but to manage it responsibly and strategically over time. So the next question, is the profit per day fixed, or how are returns generated? So no, the profits are not fixed per day. The returns are generated through active market participation using, again, like I earlier said, structured trading strategies and AI-driven algorithms, yes? So since the crypto market moves daily, performance is basically influenced by real market conditions, forces of demand and supply, including the price trends, liquidity, and, of course, volatility. So this means returns can actually vary from one day to the next. Some days may perform better, while other days may be moderate or even lower, depending on the market behavior. As I will see sometimes when we log into our dashboard, we see that, the bar chart, you can see that the variations are different on the respective days. So it is important to understand that this is not a guaranteed fixed income product. No, it is not. Profits are derived from trading activity and market opportunities, not from a preset daily payout that you'll be expecting to get a fixed amount every day. That's not the case with Aurum. So the focus here is on consistent strategy. So basically, they are looking at consistency, one, strategy-based growth over time, right? Rather than fixed daily promises. So for us, sustainability is our watchword. We want to ensure that we are consistent. And to the next question, what happens during market crashes or when there is high volatility? First, it is important that we understand this clearly, yeah? That Aurum is not a fixed savings account, but rather it is participation in an active digital market. So when there are market crashes, right, or where there is high volatility, prices can drop sharply and portfolio performances may likely fluctuate. So these movements are part of, how crypto markets naturally behave. You can't take it out of crypto markets. There will always be volatility, right? So in such periods, Aurum system adjusts based on its program strategies and market data. However, no platform can control global market forces or completely prevent price swings during extreme conditions, right? So it's basically it's economic. It's demand, forces of demand and supply. You cannot change it. It is what it is. The activity in the market determines how prices goes and all of that. So while strategies are designed to respond intelligently, short-term fluctuations may still occur. So again, the goal here is not to stop market from moving because that is basically impossible. The market must always move. But the idea is to navigate those movements with structure and with discipline. And that is what Aurum does for us, right? And to the final question, Why should I join now instead of waiting? So joining Aurum now for me is more about positioning. It's not about pressure. It's more of positioning, right? So digital economy and the AI-driven finance are already growing globally. We keep saying Aurum is AI is the future. AI is not the future. For me, it is right here. Everything everybody does now, everybody is basically saying that AI is involved in all that we do as a business, as individuals, as pioneers, and even as investors, right? So Aurum is still at this point in its early phase, which means early participants will gain learning advantage. They're going to gain experience and then the stronger positioning as the ecosystem expands. So starting now would also allow you to understand the system early. That's one. It will help you gain exposure to AI-powered trading and digital finance. It will help you position yourself ahead of wider adoption in the near future. And then it will also help you grow at your own pace, even when you choose to start small, right? You're able to grow at your own pace. Note that even if you choose to wait, it doesn't take out the risk. So basically, waiting does not remove the risk. It only delays your understanding and above all, your positioning. Aurum introduces exposure to structured AI-driven automation, where your capital works within defined strategies, right? So whether you're using the XAI bots or you're using the Zeus bots or you're staking or you're using other tools within the ecosystem, right? You're not just observing the AI economy, but you see that you're now a participant, participating in it. So you can choose to start small. You can, learn gradually. You can also grow at your own pace. But what makes the difference is the decision you make today, right? Some people will stay and then be observers. Some other ones will hesitate because they've been burnt in the past, while some will also start, however little, right? But guess what? Years from now, the only difference between them would be the timing and, of course, the positioning. And so the decision, as always, is yours to make. Next slide, letter. Okay, so back to our slide. I know we've talked about this briefly when the letter was speaking to us, but I would like to let us understand a little bit further on how this product affects us in the various categories that they fall under. So this slide basically shows the Aurum ecosystem, and that the key idea here, as we'll see, is basically integration. That's one word I used for that. It is integration. So Aurum, we must know, is not a single product. It's a connected system, right? It is designed to help users grow, transact, and scale intelligently within these 14 powerful products within its ecosystem. First, on the AI slide, we'll see that XAI bot and the XAI Pro bot supports smarter trading. Advanced views, but it helps you grow your coins, basically. So you don't leave your coins idle, right? Now, beyond the AI part of it, Aurum also connects directly to real-world finance. So with the Aurum card, the flash loans, the POS and ATM, users are able to spend and access liquidity and transact seamlessly. At the infrastructure level, we'll see the Aurum exchange, we see the neobank and the network, and the Aurum flow. And then finally, on the value side, we'll see the Aurum token and staking. This will help users to participate in growth and also earn rewards over the long term. So the advantage of Aurum is this. Instead of you juggling multiple platforms, Aurum brings everything to one space. It brings AI, it brings finance, right? It brings investment, everything in one intelligent ecosystem, which is designed not just to hold value, but to actively grow it. Ladies and gentlemen, what more can we ask for? I think Aurum is a blessing to us, and I think we need to embrace it and take position like we have explained to us. So to end the session, I'd like to leave us with a glimpse into the future, which is Aurum Foundation's roadmap. We've heard about the structure, we've heard about the opportunity. I think now it's time for us to see the company's direction. Again, after this video, the only thing left for us will be our decisions, respective decisions, to take that leap of faith and get going. Let us watch. Thank you all for listening. God bless you.
Yes, and guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mamadou, for that. And guys, this video is going to show you the roadmap that began from February 2023 all the way to 2035. That means 9 years from now. Take note of what you're about to see and take note of the culmination of the dates and all the products that they are working with. And you will forever understand that this opportunity is open for you and I for the long term. It has longevity. We're dealing with a fintech company, guys. Let's take a listen.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance. But this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launch Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya. Thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum Dex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. Credit scoring and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Dex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum Dex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries, with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
So, my people, what you have just watched is something that is pretty clear that shows you that this company has a roadmap till 2035, till 9 years from now. So, if you're someone who says, okay, I want to invest and let this investment run for 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because as you can see from the roadmap of the company, a lot will happen with the neo bank, a lot will happen with the formation of a decentralized exchange. There's going to be a terminal. It's going to be in over 50 countries and all over the world. Femi, don't worry. I can see your hand. I'll take your question after that. I have a couple of questions on the group right there. So, guys, we are in for a wonderful time. So, right about now, I want to go straight up into taking the questions that we had on the chat so that we can call it a day. Okay. So let me take it first from Mr. Femi. You can unmute yourself. I've asked that you unmute yourself. Ask your question.
Okay. Good evening, everyone in the house.
Good evening, my brother.
Okay, I sincerely appreciate the leaders in the house for this wonderful opportunity, and I want to thank my referrer that also referred me to this wonderful place to learn and to know more about Orium. It has been a wonderful and great presentation. Actually, I came representing my team members because we have been involved in a lot of let me say online platform, let me say Ponzi majorly, and we have experienced back and front in terms of losses. So I thank God for this opportunity coming up. I heard about Aurum since December from the person that referred me, but I didn't take it serious actually due to the Ponzi mentality in men, getting engaged in Ponzi and keep losing. So until consistently my referral has been posting about it, I asked him, I asked her, sorry, I said, so this program is still on? It's still on. And she just smiled and said, oh, you need to attend the meeting. So since December, I could just imagine, how far I would have gone if I have keyed in. I just checked our last message there in December. It was December 15 before the Christmas. How far I would have gone. But well, it's not bad. Thank God for coming into this thing. So when the presentation was on, I tried to double my questions down. I came prepared with my book just to know. Some have been answered already, but I still have some that I just needed to know more. One, when the platform was actually launched, I didn't get that part when it was launched. Then I still want the speaker to help us buttress about the earning, how much one can earn daily based on maybe capital. She's mentioned that there is no amount you can earn here that is based on the market.
Okay, can you
But
wait
okay,
a
let's say
bit,
for example,
Mr. Just wait a bit. The company was launched
okay,
January 16th, 2026. Was
okay,
launched this year, but it has been back testing for over 3 years since 2023.
oh,
That's one answer.
okay,
Then what's the
okay.
second question?
How much can I earn daily
What you can earn
on?
daily is based on the capital that you come in with. What you earn daily is based on the
Okay, so
capital you come in with.
okay, so there is no particular okay, maybe a
There's no
percentage,
fixed
maybe
deposit.
okay. I
No.
no fixed deposits.
The truth is,
Okay.
any company that gives
Okay.
you a fixed amount to earn on a daily basis, you should be wary of such a company because the market is so volatile that you cannot give a fixed amount on how much you can earn on a daily basis.
Okay. So the speaker has talked about withdrawal. I wanted to ask about that one. Yeah, that between 12 to 48 hours.
Okay.
So then,
Hello.
okay.
Okay.
He has talked. Oh,
Sorry, not you. Please
Maybe
mute yourself. Yes, go on, please.
okay. Now, so if I want to come into an Arium as a new prospect, you talk about different ways of earning on Arium. So which particular one am I starting with? Is it the trading or the staking? or which one, or
So
the
the
bots?
flagship product of the company is called the XAI bot. So when you're
Okay.
when the person who invited you sends you your link, sends you a link to register, after
Mm.
registration, you have to pay 19.99. That is like $20 for the XAI bot for 365
Okay.
days of usage. Then you now put in your capital. So the lowest capital you can start with is $100, but you can get up to $100,000 based on your capability.
Oh, okay. So lastly, thank you for that. How many times does this bot trade daily on a daily basis?
It trades 24/7, round the clock, 24/7, 7 days of the week, every second of every day.
Okay. Then is it every Aurum investment that has a cycle or period like that is going to last for? Maybe, for example, maybe after a month it expire, I need to subscribe, or
Okay, so the XAI bot has a 365 days usability, and that also covers the usability for the Pro bot and for the Zeus bot. So it only takes you $20 to subscribe again when that 365 days ends.
okay.
Mm.
All right, thank you. So that is all I have to know concerning Aurum trading bot.
Aurum Foundation. It's called
Aurum
Aurum
Foundation.
Foundation. The name
Aurum
Aurum has
Foundation.
been, yeah, the name Aurum has been bastardized for a long time. If you just go and type Aurum on the internet, you're gonna see a whole lot of stuff of different companies. But when you say Aurum Foundation, then you're specifically talking about our company.
All right, thank you so much. That is all I have.
Thank you very much, my brother. So
Okay.
let me go straight to the questions at the top. I saw a couple of questions from Inasco Max. Inasco Max, how do you grow in a steady formula in your income? I don't get that. How do you grow in a steady formula in your income? So maybe you're trying to say, so let me try to explain what I think about that. I'm thinking that you're trying to say, how do you earn from the system daily? So the system trades on your capital every day and earns for you. So all you need to do is you can choose to compound your earnings or withdraw on a daily or weekly basis. It all depends on what you want. Is it possible to keep topping up until you get your desired capital? Yes, of course. You can top up any amount at any time. I mean, if I start with 100 or 200, yes, of course, you can top up at any time. Can we continue to top up like monthly salary earners? Yes, you can. It is all based on what you want. Is there any penalties for not referring anyone? Not at all. You do not need to refer. You can simply let your money work for you. There are no penalties. In fact, if you refer, then you have additional earnings that you can get based on the system. But the opportunity is an investment. So you don't actually need to bring anybody before you earn. You earn based on your capital in the system. Right. Okay, Mr. Bright, thank you for answering those questions too. Wow, it is staking option functional already. No, the staking is not functional yet, but pretty soon, we're pretty sure when the exchange is up and about fully, then we'll have the staking running too. But it's a part of the exchange system. Thank you, and God bless you too, Madam Kate. Muturario, you are welcome. Good to see you on the call. I have questions as a new prospect. Yes, I've taken your questions. Right. Lawyer Taj, is there any insurance for the funds in Aurum should anything go wrong? Eliaza Osondu, I've never heard of any insurance. Even your money in your bank is not insured. The NDIC only insures one over 100 or whatever monies are in the bank. So there's no insurance for the funds. But of course, you quite understand that as a company, as a private company, they would also have their own insurance. And in whatever way that they are growing, they must make sure that they have the funds fully insured. So there's no problem about it. But as far as I know, there's no insurance for funds in Aurum. Tio say, okay, for focus 3 to 5 years and lawyer charge. Where is your location? Where do you do physical meeting in Lagos? So we did our first meeting in Ikeja. That was the first one for today. We don't have a location yet for a physical meeting. If we do, then we'll gladly share that with us afterwards. But right now, there's no location, a basic or a normal location that we go to every time to hold meetings. But we're working towards that. Hopefully, maybe when you join, you can give us more, you can give us a location now that we can meet up all the time, right? Okay, is there any more questions? As you well know, NEPA assists the lights. So how do I get the Aurum card? When you become a member, then you can apply for the card. It's easy to get. It's easy to get. So any more questions? Any more questions? We are 10 minutes away from when we started. All right, so in the midst of no more question, I want to thank you all for coming on the call. We're going to be doing this call again on Wednesday and also on Saturday. So we're doing calls Wednesdays and Saturdays now. No more Tuesdays and Saturday. Gonna be Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we have more time for more people to come in. Right. So I want to thank you all for being on the call today. It's been an awesome time having all of you here. Hopefully we do this again next week, as we said. God bless you. Have a wonderful week ahead. Take care of yourself. Always remember to aspire to acquire what you desire. And when you perspire, do not retire, but refire. God bless you all. God bless you too, Barrister Marvelous, for coming late.
Thank you, Lawyer Taj, for being consistent. I appreciate you a lot. God
Thank,
bless you.
thank you very much. The able Magnat Donchi. All right, guys. So goodbye. The mic is unmuted. All of you can say your goodbyes. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. And always remember, if
Barrister
my
Taj, good to hear from you. Good to be in this
Goodbye.
meeting.
oh my Canadian FA, it's good to have you on the call, bros. Good to have you on the call.
No problem. I'm really happy to be in this call.
Thank
You
you,
know,
thank you, thank you very much.
yeah,
All
it's
right, my
okay.
guys. Goodbye. God bless you. Have a
Okay.
wonderful
Yeah,
day.
bye.
Bye.
Good night and God bless.
Goodbye, Madam Cake.
Bye, everyone. Good night. Bye.
Goodbye, Mary. Who's saying the next goodbye?
Goodbye. This is
Goodbye, Isaac
Isaac.
Kofi.
Yes. All
Yes.
the way from Australia, you know.
All the way from Accra, Ghana. Good to see you, my brother. Peace and love.
Awesome. Making it